All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are good to go. I really wanted to stream today. I wanted to play more of this map, to be honest, which is good. You know, I'm glad I'm like motivated to play the map, you know? I don't think it's gonna, like, I've talked about this in a couple of videos. I feel like because it happened with Citadel after like, it took like 2 weeks, I think, and then it kind of fell off for me. It's probably gonna happen with the Tomb, but that's okay, honestly, because there's so much other things I can do, you know? Like, so many other zombies games to play, so many other multiplayers. I want to go back to, you know what I'm gonna do, and I might stream it. I'm gonna go back to Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. Not today. I'm just mentioning this, and I might go for the camo grind. Like I might actually, because I was playing it for a video the other day. I don't know if you guys saw that video, me going back to MW3 multiplayer, but I had a blast to the point where I was like, you know what, I kind of want to go for the camo grind on this game, not in zombies, but in multiplayer. But yeah, we're gonna be doing the Tomb Easter egg today. A couple of side Easter eggs as well, because I haven't done all the side Easter eggs. I haven't done actually like most of them. I've done like a couple, but none of the like the main ones. There's nothing that seems too crazy with the side Easter eggs. The only actual like crazy good side Easter egg seems to be the golden armor one, but unfortunately the actual quest to get it is very just insane. It's like I thought it was fine because of the mutant injection method, but it wasn't working for me when I tried it again. So I'm starting to think they either patched it or something happened. I don't know, because it was not working anymore. I don't know what gun to run. I'm like, I don't want to use the ASG again. I feel like I always use the ASG. I want to try something else, but I don't really know like what are the good guns in this game. You know what I mean? Like I've just been so comfortable with the ASG. The XM4 is pretty good. You know, it gets the job done. But what's like the best boss fight gun? Does anybody know what's the best one for the boss fight? What's up, Cam? How you doing? What's up, BO3 EM? Am I saying that right? Completed the Easter egg so good. Yeah, I think it's a decent Easter egg. I don't think it's amazing. I'm not gonna put it in the top 10 best Easter eggs or anything, but it's up there. Yo, what's up, Chad? How you doing? I actually didn't see your last stream. I wasn't even notified for it. Yeah, that happens, which is unfortunate. Sometimes the notification stuff is all messed up on YouTube. I don't get it. I don't know. GPMG with best mag was good for me. What is the GPM? Is that one of the LMGs? Oh, it is one of the LMGs. It probably is good for it. I prefer ARs just because they're not as like, they don't hold you down as much. You know, you can sprint a little faster. I feel like the aims is pretty good whenever I've used it. I might use the aims. Screw it, let's go with the aims. It's a pretty fun gun to use too. Don't really think I have any camos on it. Whatever, let's just rock it like this. I just prestiged, by the way, so if you're wondering why I'm got like nothing unlocked, it's because I literally just prestiged. In terms of gobblegums, that's fine, I guess. All right, let's just hop into it. We're literally level 1 right now. Oh no, do not want to use the energy mine. What am I doing? How do I... Oh. Yeah, let's go Ether Shroud. I am not doing no energy mine bullshit. Energy mine's good, but Ether Shroud is my thing. Zombies looks like Warzone. Motherfucker been so quiet since the last 2 maps dropped. You know, I didn't know how... Like, the MF, obviously I know what that stands for, but like, is there any way to like shorten it without actually saying motherfucker? You know? Because like LOL, you could just say LOL, but like no one's gonna say MF. You know, it just sounds weird. Regardless, been so quiet since the last 2 maps dropped. They started to lie and say the map looks bad. Oh, I see what you're saying. I didn't get what you're saying at first, but you're saying that people who say that zombies looks like Warzone been quiet since the last 2 maps dropped. Yeah, I don't think the aesthetics look like Warzone, which oddly enough, this location right here is going to be in the new Warzone map, but it doesn't look like Warzone at all. The stuff that looks and feels like Warzone, I don't usually say that, but I do think they have a decent argument when it comes to stuff like the HUD elements, and even though you can turn them off, and stuff like the some of the mechanics. But I do agree, for the most part, the visuals are great. Especially on this map. I don't know if I love Citadel's visuals though. I'm not all in on Citadel's visuals. Like, the swords are cool, but when it comes to like the map itself, I don't really think it's like that great to look at. The pack and ether tool Easter egg are must-dos every game. Yeah, there's the one where you shoot the rocks, right, in the sky, and that gives you a pack-a-punch crystal. I'm glad they have the golden armor one, but I don't see any other ones that have, like, maybe they haven't found them yet, but I don't know any other side Easter eggs that are, like, unique rewards. I think they're just, like, the usual, like, pap crystals and stuff like that, which is still cool, but I kind of wish they went a little further with it, you know?
Feeling all kinds of urges to punch that fella right in the balls. Wonder if it's genetic.
Does XpertFusion hate Black Ops 6? No. I don't really hate many Call of Duties, to be honest. There's very few CODs that I genuinely, like, hate. When I say the word hate for any COD, I mean, my least favorite COD is probably MW 2019. It probably is that.
Almost certainly died there.
But, like, I don't think I hate it.
Learn from his missteps.
You think? Because I'm
Like, I'd still play it. Like, the campaign was good, so, like, I'd still play it for certain things. Where's Peck? Yeah, he's just not on the map, right? I think that's another thing with the voice actors. A lot of the things that have been going on involve the voice actor stuff. That's why they didn't really have a cutscene or like a significant cutscene. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I do this like every game, even though it might be a waste. I don't care. I do it every game anyways. Takes 2 seconds, only costs... It's basically like you're trading out 500 salvage for 1,000 points, which, I mean, I don't know, because I'm not going to keep dead wire. I mean, I guess I could keep dead wire.
Definitely not YA, but what you see is what you get.
But I think it's kind of cool. What's up, Evan? Finally beat Easter egg and did it round 115 run. Absolutely killing season 2. Damn, I have not gone around 100 in this game yet. I haven't even, like, attempted it. Maybe I should attempt it one day. I probably will. I just don't really have, like, an interest in high rounds, you know? This game definitely I might have more of an interest just because of the save and quit feature. Like, that might make me more, like, encouraged to do high rounding. But, like, I don't think I've ever, like, had a good time on a zombies map past, like, round 50. At that point, I'm just like, all right, like... Put the fries in the bag at that point, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to play anymore. I don't know why I said that quote. I've been hearing people use that in so many different contexts, and so all of a sudden I'm just like using it in everyday sentences, you know? But I do think I should try high rounding at some point. What was I gonna do? It's round 5 and I'm still chilling in the spawn. What am I doing?
Not a chance. You, how shall I put it? Reek of death. If I'd have seen you coming, I'd have barred the fucking door.
Krieg is very good. I did use the Krieg a lot on Citadel. Always hit the box just once just to see what we get. You never know. Not gonna hit it again though. Doors are so expensive, man. I get why though. There's like not any doors. There's like barely any doors, so they had to make them somewhat expensive. It's crazy you can do the Easter egg in less than 10 minutes after getting the upgraded staff. Yeah, it's a pretty quick Easter egg. Getting the staff is most of it, to be honest. Like upgrading it. But once you get to the lockdown stuff, it's pretty quick.
Max ammo.
Do you think I'll ever get BO3/4 levels of depth in maps ever again? So that's a tough one. I think only if Treyarch is given, or any studio for that matter, it doesn't have to be Treyarch, is given a full like development cycle. Like I'm talking like at least 3 years. Now, yes, BO4 or BO6 was given 4 years, but what you have to take into account is that Treyarch is making Black Ops 7 as well. And when it comes to zombies, they made Modern Warfare Zombies and Vanguard. So they've been busy in the past couple years. They've actually, this is a crazy, think about this for a second, right? After BO7 comes out, Treyarch will have made 5 zombies modes in the span of 6 years. That is crazy. You're telling me they only got 1 year of a break, like in terms of not making a zombies mode. Every other year they had to make a zombies mode. Even if some of them were really small scale, like Vanguard, it doesn't matter. Literally every year except for 1 year they were making a zombies mode. So that's inevitably gonna make it really hard for them to make these maps have a lot of depth. They kind of just do, I don't want to use the word the bare minimum, but it does kind of feel that way. And sometimes like they're just doing enough to make sure people are happy with it, which most people are happy with it. Even I'm happy with it. But it's not like so much to the point where it's like, you know, that depth that a lot of people have been talking about. But they just don't have they don't have the resources to do that right now. Like, I would love to have a bunch of like crazy side Easter eggs that like give unique rewards. They only are earnable through that. An Easter egg that lasts like more than an hour. You know, I would love that, but they don't have the resources for that. I just don't think they do. They have the resources to make a solid like experience that most people can experience most of the stuff on it. You know what I mean? But beyond that, it's tough, you know. But will they get to that point again? It's possible. If things get back on track with each studio making their own third mode, Treyarch doesn't have to make any other third modes, then maybe, you know, maybe Sledgehammer, if they make a zombies mode in 2027, I hope they do. Man, I really hope Sledgehammer makes a zombies mode. That could be some crazy shit if they do. That could be really crazy. All right, give me Jug. I might as well get Jug now. I left health bars on. I forgot I didn't turn them off, but only reason I had them on is because when you're doing the golden armor quest, it's like you kind of need them. If you don't have them, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. So I was like, fuck it, I gotta turn them on. Even though I don't like them. They lied to us. There is no Peck on this map. Oh yeah, they did put Peck in the blog post, right? Yeah. I think that was just probably a mistake. They probably just like didn't mean to do that. What was I gonna do? I'll shoot the rocks, right? So there's rocks that have like electricity sparking out of them, and then when you shoot it, it like goes around in a circle. But I have no idea which rock that is. We don't have to do it now, but I've done it before. But maybe yeah, there was a prerequisite that I haven't done. Feels like Revelations, bro. I kind of like that though, because this kind of like reminds me of Revelations, the shooting the rocks. And I think it's a funny little callback. It's not like a part of the main Easter egg. I guess technically it is part of the main Easter egg, because you have to shoot the rocks for that one step. But it's not like, you know, it's nothing like Revelations at all. We do have to wait till round 8, so we might as well kill these zombies.
Take it from a smuggler who knows. Heads are basically pineapples filled with jam.
At least MW 2019 has a better campaign than MW2. I do agree with that. I think, I don't know, it's hard to say. Like, I haven't played MW2 in a while, but I always said I preferred MW2's multiplayer. Not by a lot, trust me, not by a lot. But I feel like there was something that I preferred about it. I think it was the score streaks and the maps I preferred. But not by a lot, really not by a lot. Isn't it that crystal looking rock? That one? Well, that one's for the main Easter egg. That's like the, that's the one where it just shoots everything into it. Like each of these, things shoot into it. But I don't think it's the one we're supposed to shoot for this side Easter egg, though. I will figure it out. Let me just end thy round. Oh, Sherney, thank you so much for the $5 donation. I really appreciate that. Just tuning in now, I feel like there's a lot of hate around the tomb and people think it's lazy. I think it's unbelievable. Top 10 map for me. Thoughts? That's awesome. That is your top 10. I love seeing maps appear in people's top 10. Like, it's always going to be great to see, no matter what the map is. Like, as for new maps. For me, I don't know exactly where it would rank amongst like all the maps right now, but I can tell you it's definitely, I think it'll be a little easier to use the tier ranking system for this, at least for now. I would probably put it in like a B tier for now. I think it's a solid like B tier map, you know, something that's, I think it's better than Liberty Falls. I would put Liberty Falls in C tier, I think. So that's a map that I'm like very just average on, whereas I think this is a little bit above average because there's more to it, you know. There's more visually pleasing about it. There's a little more like personality to it, I guess, and I just have had more fun on it too. I like the ice staff more than the jet gun too, but it would probably be like maybe my top like 25 maps, maybe not. I don't know. I did like the 60 maps that exist. I think it's around 60 maps. Maybe it would be in like the top 30, which would be like the upper half, I guess. I don't know. I do like it more than most. I think I've been looking around. I made a video on it today. The majority of people seem to not like the map. But then again, I do think the opinions that are loudest online tend to be the more negative ones. So maybe I'm just happening to come across the more negative opinions, and maybe there's more people that like it than don't like it. I have no idea. But just from the limited research I did, it seemed like maybe it was more split. Like it was like 50-50 between how many people liked it and disliked it. Okay, I know there's a... Oh, we're out of ammo. Damn. There's a side strike to get a free perk, but I don't want to do it now because it's too early to get a free perk. Yeah, we're not going to do that now. We'll just go for the ice staff now. I hate the map. Oh, wait. I can't read that whole comment. Let me see. Braggadon. Bradigan? Am I reading that right? Love the most recent video. Thank you. Really like the map, but like you said, I'm probably going to stop playing in like a week or two, which I hate because the map is so pretty. Yeah, exactly. I think it's just the BO6 in general. It's just, I don't know. The mechanics don't really keep me playing too much, but they're still really fun when they first come out. Like, I don't think I've had a bad time playing a new BO6 map yet. They've always been fun. Even Liberty Falls I thought was decently fun. I thought it was a little underwhelming, Liberty Falls, actually. But I also think I expected more from the map for some reason. This map, my expectations were very low. I set them very low, probably on purpose. And I'm glad I did it because I think I ended up liking it more because of that. This trap is literally only used for the Easter egg because I feel like it doesn't actually ever kill the zombies. Like, I can't imagine using that to try to kill zombies. It won't even kill a zombie on round 8. That's crazy. I want more gatekeeping back in zombies, if you understand what I mean. Do you mean like... I think I know what you mean. I don't like agree with that because I don't think that's like ever good to do, but I do get the idea of like, okay, a lot of fans feel like the mode should be more catered towards certain groups and certain audiences. And I do get that because it is hard to do something for everyone. Like inevitably, if you try to cater more towards a casual audience, it will take something away from the hardcore fans. In a sense, it doesn't have to, but it usually does. So I do get that, but I also think we could have a world where there's something for everyone. I think it's possible. I would still argue BO4 is the closest to that. I really would. I know people don't agree with that, but I do think BO4 is very casual friendly. It's just the Easter eggs that aren't, but everything else is extremely casual friendly. BO6 is a multi-studio effort with multiple studios. The game does have a full 4-year development cycle, just not on the zombie side of things and not for Treyarch. Well, yeah, I'm talking about zombies, though. I'm not talking about the other stuff. The other stuff might have had a full 4 years, yeah, because, yeah, you could be right there, but I'm not talking about multiplayer and stuff. Exclusively talking about zombies. I do like this little step here. It's kind of cool. It's nothing too crazy though. 7, 8. All right, let's go. Love the music that plays during this. This map definitely developed the main crew's personality. Yeah, I think you're being sarcastic there. Okay, yeah, when I said the map has personality, I did not mean in terms of the characters. No, obviously not in terms of that. I love this room a lot. Honestly, there's a lot of the layout of this map I like a lot. Like, pretty fun areas to train around. I just wish it had, like, Indiana Jones booby traps, man. I really wish they did that. I'm pissed that they didn't. Like, how cool would it have been if there was like random trip wires that like shoot arrows at you? I know they have the arrow trap, but you have to activate that yourself. Like, it'd be so much cooler if it was just automatically activated when you walk by. Ah! We need maps to be unique. Having crafting tables, armor, all these same mechanics trying to get each map takes away individuality from each map. Every map, those two samey as a result. Yeah, I've agreed with that. I felt that way since Cold War, so I completely agree. And I do think there's a world where they could manage to have all those things you just said on a map, but still make the map feel more unique. I think it's possible, but I just don't think they've really managed that fully. They've done some stuff, don't get me wrong. I don't think these maps feel exactly the same, but some of it feels maybe a little too similar. Like, give me a map that has like completely new mechanics. Like, I think that'd be so cool and ballsy. But I think the issue is they built, like, for example, the augment system, and then you have stuff like I guess Gobblegums doesn't really play a big role in this, but the mainly the augments and no, I guess partially Gobblegums, but augments, Gobblegums, and the camel grind. There's some things that like they have to have in every map because they've already designed the game in a way to where like certain things have to work for that map. You know what I mean? Like there's like for example, you can't do a map that just doesn't have armor, right? You can't, because there's augments that involve armor, and there's Gobblegums that involve armor, like, so they can't just not have armor. Even though I think that'd be really cool if a map just said, let's just not have armor for this map. Maybe we'll make it so there's no like armored zombies either, so it's kind of balanced where there's no armor but there's also no armored zombies. Like, that'd be pretty cool, but they just can't do it because you know what I just said. The rocket in the sky moves very slowly. Okay, good to know. The one I'm supposed to shoot, right? I do like this upgrade quest a lot. Well, I guess this is the quest to just get it to begin with. Oh, god damn. Like, crazy enough, I think I find the ice staff quest in this to be more fun than the sword quests. The sword quests aren't bad, I don't think they're as interesting. Okay. Let's go do the other one. Have you played the new multiplayer maps? I haven't yet. I haven't even touched. I might do a stream like tomorrow playing the new multiplayer stuff, or maybe later today, but probably not. Because I haven't played much BO3 multiplayer at all, or no, BO6 multiplayer at all recently. I don't know. I don't like hate it, but it's just nothing about it that like, nothing about it really grabs me, you know? Like, I'm never that excited to play it, which is kind of a shame. It's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong. Nothing like severely wrong with it though. Like, that's the thing. It's a perfectly fine multiplayer, but I just don't think there's much about it that like keeps me coming back. But I definitely want to try out the new maps. I think I've heard they're decent. I mean, you're telling me now they're decent. You said Dealership is the only decent one, Bounty is super hectic, and Lifeline is a strike map. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they're like for sure.
All right,
I'll hit the box one more time.
It'd be real nice if you could save screwing me for another.
Why is Maya talking about UTIs? What is she doing? Treyarch's trying to turn COD zombies into a more fast-paced and casual mode like multiplayer. I don't mind it being like fast-paced, but I definitely do think the whole casual aspects have been mostly my biggest issues with zombies. Some of them, you know, again, casual friendly is fine, but it's like when that comes at the cost of other things, that's when it starts to become a thing I don't love. I like the map a lot. My only issues, it would be that it's small. If it would have done about 2 more rooms with a bit more to the Easter egg, it seems like the chaos side of the story is going away. Yep, so I do agree that having like extra room or 2 would be definitely cool, and just more of the Easter egg in general would definitely be nice. In terms of your last point about the chaos stuff, I'm really worried about that because you might be right. I'm starting to think that maybe the chaos stuff isn't just gonna happen at all, and instead it was just kind of like a little fan servicey thing they threw in the story, but it's not really like important. I hope that's not the case. I'll tell you now, I hope that's not the fucking case. Let's hope that's not the case. I hope we activate the Sentinel artifact next map or something. I need that to happen. Haven't really enjoyed zombies since BO3. Have you tried like Infinite Warfare and stuff? I'm curious. Not saying you have to love Infinite Warfare if you have tried it, but I'm just curious because I do know a lot of people who stopped enjoying zombies after BO3, but they didn't play Infinite Warfare. They only went to BO4. And I feel like Infinite Warfare is pretty close to BO3 in terms of its mechanics, so I don't know. I feel like a lot of people who like BO3 might end up liking Infinite Warfare. Oh shit. It's obviously tonally very different, but I mean like the mechanics. Oh shit. The mechanics are kind of the same or similar. Dude, I don't think I hate anything more than the grapple attacks. Like, I hope we never see the Mimic and Amalgams again, ever. Like, ever. I don't want to see them ever again after this map. What are you guys' predictions for the boss enemies on the next map? We know the next map's going to be the mansion, right? That's at least based on the cutscene. That's what it presents itself as. Even though originally we thought it was going to be Janus Towers and then the mansion, but I think it's going to be the mansion first. But what do you guys think the bosses is going to be? I think we're going to get more mechanical things as opposed to more fantastical things, which kind of stinks, but because I kind of like the fantastical stuff. But I don't want any of the fleshy monsters. I don't think these fleshy monsters are going to return again. I really hope they don't. I really don't want to see these dudes again. Like, any boss on this map should not appear on the next map. I think they should do... I mean, ideally it should be all new bosses. That would be the best case scenario, but what I'm expecting might end up happening is like Mangler's returning, which would already kind of stink, but I'm expecting that. And then maybe like dogs, like Hellhounds. I would be okay with Hellhounds coming back because we haven't seen those in BO6 yet. So I wouldn't mind that. Dogs, and then I could see them doing Disciples. I thought Disciples were going to be on this map, to be honest, but that didn't happen. I honestly think Disciples would have fit this map pretty well. And then there is a rumor about like a Mecha Klaus, not Mecha Klaus, like the like a super powered version of Klaus. That might be the boss fight though. I don't know if it's gonna be like a singular boss enemy. I don't know. I will say I just beat the Easter egg and the final cutscene is ass. Yeah, a lot of people don't like the final cutscene. I kind of agree. It's not a great cutscene, but I guess they didn't really have a choice. Well, Activision had a choice, but I mean like the developers of Treyarch, they couldn't really do much about it. Do you think the map would have been better if it had all 4 staffs? Oh yeah, for sure. Any more staffs than just the one would have definitely improved the map at least a little bit. Would it have like made the map 1,000 times better? I'm not gonna say make it that much better, but definitely would have helped for sure. I think it would have been fun. I had an idea in my video today, like what if they did like some super powered version of the staff that combines all 4 of the staffs in one. So it's like a staff that you hold and like on the fly you can like switch it, you know what I mean? You can switch to each, like you can switch to the fire, you can switch to the ice. Would have been really strange and probably overpowered, but that would have been kind of, it would have been different, you know? Instead of just doing the same 4 elemental wonder weapon thing, it just kind of combines them into one. And I think that could have been interesting. People can blame development time all they want, but most of it, what's wrong with the recent games is down to creative decisions. Well, look, I don't agree with all the creative decisions, but those are things that, like, let's say they did have more development time. Regardless of their creative decisions to want to make the game more casual friendly, they would have more time to develop things for hardcore fans if they had more resources, right? That it just inevitably they would. So that would be a net positive for pretty much everyone, you know? Okay, we got to do this pap crystal thing. I really would like to have that that pap crystal. You see, so the rock's slightly moving, the one I'm supposed to shoot. I mean, they all look like they're slightly moving. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, now that I'm getting a closer look at it, the skybox doesn't look that great. Like, I didn't really notice this. Like, I wasn't like, I'm never like looking up that much, to be honest. I'm usually just looking down here, and this looks gorgeous. But like, when you really take a, like, you really take a look at it, it just kind of looks funky, but it's not a big deal. Because you could tell it's like 2D. But it's not a big deal. It just looks a little funny. It's not like ruining the experience, but it almost kind of looks like we're in a planetarium. Oh, I see it. I see it. Wait. I think I shot them too soon. Because it's supposed to bump into all the other rocks. They just shoot 5 of them at the same time, right? So there's 1, 2... I don't know. Which ones? Well, the ones that are moving, right? I only see 3 moving. Oh, do I see 4 now? I won't start shooting until I see 5. Nice. Let's go. I have no idea if this gun's gonna be good or not for and I like barely use this gun in zombies, but shit, let's see. There's also another side quest to get an ether tool, I think.
You nerds see that? I'm just warming
And I
up,
think
baby.
it's over here. I think you just have to shoot the waterfalls, right? But here's the thing, I don't know where the waterfalls are. I thought I knew where they are, but apparently not. Where the hell? I always get lost in here. Oh, here we go. One sec. All right, my bad. Just had to answer the door. I asked this before, but why do you think Treyarch thinks faster time to kill than MW3? It's just slightly faster, fits BO6 new movement, and its on movement better. I think they probably just did that because I think the casuals prefer it. Like it's faster time to kill is better for the casual audience because it lowers the skill gap a little bit. They didn't make it much faster though. It's not like they like went insane with it. It still is a pretty slow TTK. But I prefer it slower, so I prefer it was more like MW3 or Cold War or BO4. BO6 it's like I said, it's not that much faster though, so it's not really a big deal. What is the unique draw to this map? I mean, it's a new Easter egg, right? It's a new experience, but you're right that there isn't a lot that draws it. You're not entirely wrong, you know? I think visually it's gorgeous, so it's definitely the best looking map in the game at the very least. If they just bring back a similar point system to the old point system in a starting pistol, then these maps at least have more fun without having to entirely overhaul the game. I would agree with that, but I don't think they could even do that on this game. I think that would have to be in a new game. They probably would have to overhaul some systems to make that work, you know? No armor, you get 2 tapped past round 40. Well, if they were to do that on a map, yeah, they would have to balance it properly. But to be fair, you say 2 tapped. Isn't that what it was like in the past, though? If you didn't have Jug in the past, you would get 2 tapped and you would die as well. I know the zombies hit slower, but couldn't they just make the zombies a little slower on that map? I don't know. I feel like they could balance it, you know. I dislike this map a lot. I was so hyped for it. I noticed a lot of people dislike it, and I understand it completely. I played the first map on IW, but I didn't play the DLCs. That's fair. I think the DLCs were great. The only one that wasn't was Beast from Beyond, but the other ones were great. I'll get back and do it. I'm just reading some of the comments, and I wanted to like scroll down and read through most of them. Next map will have all the same bosses. I hope the hell not. Disciples, since they're in the player data, like mimics. Disciples definitely because of that, yes. And Hellhounds were in there as well. Next map will be Mecha Manglers, Mecha Shock Mimic, Mecha Vermin, Mecha Parasite. You know, I actually wouldn't mind seeing the Valkyrie drones from Garad Krovi return. Those would be kind of cool. Like, to be honest, I don't mind returning bosses. I really don't. But like, return them from like the older games. Don't return them from Cold War and MWZ, you know, because those are too recent. But if you brought back like the Blightfather, dude, the Blightfather would have been so perfect on this map. And the Blightfather, I mean, come on, let's be honest. It basically is a extension of the Amalgam and the Mimic and all those, like a very similar boss, right? He would have been perfect on this map. I honestly thought the Blightfather might have been like the boss fight if they were gonna do a boss fight. So
Mum always told me to stop picking up scabs. Some things
the thing that
never
confuses
change.
me is there's 3 packed, not papped versions of the staff in the code, with the upgraded one being assumed the first variant, unless the rest are scrapped. Is it possible that the other variants that was there, is it possible that it's the what do you call it? The like cosmetic skin for it that you get from the Easter egg? I doubt it, but it's possible. But I do know what you're talking about. I did see that. This step is actually pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. I've like almost died in this step many times.
Those pasty freaks are going after
Or
our
almost
work.
oh my god.
Hell no.
See what I mean? See what I mean? Maya just said the word Margwa. Yeah, don't do this unprepared, to be honest. Don't do this unprepared. This is a bad idea. Yeah, okay, we're gonna get better weapons first. Holy shit. No, decoys are what you want more than anything. I should have spawned in with them, but I just prestiged, so what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I noticed the skybox doesn't actually look good. Revelations looks way better. Yeah, I mean, it's just the skybox, I guess, when you really take a look at it, but it's hard to notice. Like, when I'm just killing the zombies, I don't look up, I don't notice it. But if you really sit there and look, it's like, okay, yeah, that does look a little weird. I don't think it takes away the visuals. The visuals are still great, though. Yeah, pretty much anything. You can shoot the waterfalls with the cryo freeze. Pretty much anything that involves, like, fire, electricity, and like ice in this game, you could do it with anything that involves that element, pretty much. Gold wrench after round 21. Oh, if I did that after round 21, I would have given the gold wrench. Damn. Oh well, too late. What am I waiting for? Yeah, let's get decoys from the crafting bench. Or, I mean, we could just do decoys, or we could do mutant injection. But we don't have enough for that yet. What annoys me is that since the mansion is confirmed to be the next map, the Wonder Waff is guaranteed to be the main Wonder Weapon, so most of the Wonder Weapons in this game aren't new. I really hope that's not the case. If that's the only Wonder Weapon on the next map, I will be so disappointed. But you might be right. That's probably going to be because we saw it there in the cutscene for Liberty Falls. So Wonder Waff is, and it's in the files for the game. So 100%, yeah, the Wonder Waff is going to be on that map. You know what I could see happening? I could see them doing a thing where the Wonder Weapons are the Wonder Waff and the Ray Gun Mark II. I could see that happening. Because at least it's 2 returning Wonder Weapons instead of just 1. I still wouldn't want that personally. I prefer something new, but I could see that happening. Okay, let's go get... That's not a decoy, right? No. Let's go get our decoys. Get the free ray gun. I'm okay. I don't want to... The ray gun doesn't even work in the boss fight, so I'm like, is it really worth getting? Oh, it's storming outside. Oh fuck! Because I just prestige that, I can't even use decoys.
Make room, you rotted sausages. I'm coming through.
That's kind of bad. I don't know how I feel about the fact that according to the leaks, there will be 3 maps set in Liberty Falls. Yeah, that I don't like as well. I talked about that before, but not crazy about that. If those leaks are true, which I mean, we know for a fact we're at least going to the mansion. That's like 100% confirmed at this point. But there's ways for them to make it feel very different despite being in the same area. Like okay, there's rumors about there being like time travel elements on let me double tap this. There's rumors about there being time travel elements on the mansion map because I believe there's like time travel like research going on in the story and the lore of the Richthofen's mansion. I could be wrong about that, but that's what I heard. So is it possible that there will be a time travel element on the map? Which if they do a time travel element on the map, I would assume, you know what, I'm gonna pack a bunch of that again. I would assume they could like utilize that, you know what I mean, to make the map feel very different. Like they can make it so you go back in time at some point in the map, so you're not just stuck in the 90s. And a mansion in like, let's say you go to like the 1920s or something, it's going to feel very different, it's going to look very different, and the aesthetics are not going to be like Liberty Falls at all, right? So I think that would be ideal. You know what I want to see happen? Okay, this is what I would do, right? I've been wanting dinosaurs and zombies forever because I think that would be so fucking cool. And remember the Liberty Falls cutscene, because that was the mansion, there was that fossil of the that dinosaur, right? How damn cool would it be if we went back in time and for some reason, it doesn't make any sense to be honest, but let's just throw it out there. Oh my god, what is happening? This is the most amount of zombies I think that have ever spawned for this ever. Holy shit.
Yeah, you poor bastards. You wouldn't last 10 minutes if any self-respecting pointed out.
Did we fail it again? Oh no, we didn't fail it. I thought we failed it again. I was like, what? All right, there we go.
Wouldn't try to unlock a knockoff on
Now,
me, would you?
that was the hardest part of this whole upgrade, to be honest. Everything else is like a breeze. So what was I saying? Oh, I would love to, like, you go back in time and then there's just dinosaurs, like, or like they come through the time travel portal, and like you could have mini bosses as like the little like raptors, and then like the main boss fight would be like a T-Rex. Oh man, that would be the coolest map ever. But I'm not entirely expecting it, but that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Okay. I'm pretty good at this. Oh, we don't have enough points for that. Ooh. Gonna have to end round then. BO6 brought back a few plot twists. I had to defend a Black Ops game from XpertFusion. XpertFusion preferred a Modern Warfare game. Yeah, I mean, I usually prefer Black Ops games, but I do think MW3 is... And the thing is about MW3 is MW3 doesn't feel like a Modern Warfare game. In every way, shape, and form, that multiplayer is designed like a Black Ops game. Not exactly, but like more so. I mean, it's the only Modern Warfare game not made by Infinity Ward. Well, not exclusively made by Infinity Ward. Or like, you know what I mean? Because I know MW3, the old one, had help from Sledgehammer, but it was led by Infinity Ward. But this is the first Infinity Ward game, or Modern Warfare game, that isn't by Infinity Ward, and I think Sledgehammer did a fantastic job with that multiplayer. So yeah, I thought it was even better than BO6, at least so far. BO6 could be better by the end of its life cycle, but I don't know. If they don't bring back streak looping, honestly, I just don't think it will be. I need streak looping at this point. Like I'm too into the idea of streak looping. I think it makes the game so much more fun. Because going for streaks is the most fun thing about COD for me, multiplayer. Also, upgrading the stats isn't great either. The symbols and the rocks are so small, it's genuinely an accessibility issue. Like, my eyesight isn't that great. I cannot make out the symbols. Even when you shoot them, I'm not sure, because I'm assuming you know you can shoot them, right? I think you have to shoot them. But yeah, it probably is still hard to see. Especially if your console doesn't have, like, what is it? Like, if you're using last gen, especially, I would assume. It probably wouldn't be too easy to see. I know that happened with a step on Citadel as well, where people couldn't see the symbols.
Fuckers. Efficiency is key when running a business. This is me being efficient.
Nice. Easy peasy. I agree, I don't mind returning bosses as long as they don't return too recently. Yeah. Bring back the... bring back the... I said the Valkyries already. I wouldn't mind seeing, like, an actual Margwa again, you know? Like, not the Abomination, but just bring back the OG Margwa. Why not? Or give us the spiders from Zetsubo instead of the vermin. They're very similar, but it's still a little different. The claw. I feel like I always get the same symbols. Am I crazy? I know you do. I know it's not always the same symbols. I know that for a fact. But for some reason, I feel like I usually get the same ones. Yeah, these are pretty hard to see. Where are the other ones? Oh, here we go. They change spots every game. Is that Hourglass? Yes, we got Hourglass. We got Claw. Is it this one? No. It's probably one on the outskirts somewhere, right? Oh, here we go. Hourglass, Claw, and the N looking one. Move. They absolutely need to bring the Blightfather back. Actually, wait, I'm gonna read that after because I have the symbols in my head and I don't want to forget them. I don't write down the symbols for this step. I know, I'm living on edge. I did one the first couple of times I did it, but I started realizing, yeah, I can memorize it. It's not too hard to memorize. The order does not matter, no. Okay. Claw. N. Oh, I think I did the wrong... Wait, two of them look so similar. I might have did the wrong one. Two of them look insanely similar. Oh, no, I got the right one. Okay. Now, this next step is actually kind of hard. This and the one part, there's like the only like hard parts to crafting the ice staff. Ow.
Moves like a sodding ankle biter.
Where are the zombies? It's ridiculously slow right now. I saw a lot of people failing this, especially in co-op. I don't know why it's a lot easier on solo. Like, sometimes it'll just randomly fail you on co-op for some reason. But it hasn't really done that to me on solo. I think you just gotta make sure the whole team stays with the orb, like, the whole time. Oh my god. Bro, heal, motherfucker! Heal! No! Reload! I hate how slow that shit is, man. There we go. Pulling out that thing is so slow sometimes. Upgrade that shit.
Nice. I'll take it.
Okay, the rest of the Easter egg is like literally 2 seconds long. Like, it's so fucking easy. Like, we could literally do the entire Easter egg in 10 minutes. We're not going to do the whole thing that quickly, though, because I want to do a couple side Easter eggs before we do the boss fight. But we'll do a couple of the steps first, because these steps are so easy, man. They're fun, but they're just so easy.
Hello there.
No time for lollygagging. Like this one, you just do this. Boom. I'll hold it down again. I was reading a comment before. I want to read it again. They absolutely need to bring back the Blight Father or have something to top off the evolutionary tree. Exactly. So it goes from vermin to parasite, doppelgas, amalgam, and then, yeah, Blight Father. They make an abomination in there somewhere as well, yeah, but Blight Father would be the perfect way to end it, right? Okay. Let's grab this and let's get the hell out of here. I would love a map that takes only in the Dark Ether. That would be cool. They would just have to do something really interesting with the Dark Ether aesthetic, because I do think a whole map looking just like that would get a little old over time, but that's why it needs to look a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like different areas of the Dark Ether that have very different aesthetics, you know? Because to me, that's like an important thing in a map, is having areas that look very different from each other, which is why I love the aesthetics of this map so much, because the dig site and the tomb and then the Dark Ether all look so different, right? So it's really cool. When you go to the boss fight, use the hand cannon. I heard about that, yeah. So when you use it against the like the bosses, like the HVT bosses, right? The red ones. I honestly still don't fully get the boss fight. Like I've only completed it solo or co-op so far. But I was a little confused on some of the stages later on. Like when you have there's like a red HVT boss, right? When you get like halfway through the thing that you have to kill. But there's also one that has a blue like sentinel artifact in it, like a zombie that has it. What is the purpose of that one? That's one I didn't understand.
This'll be fun. That's what I keep telling myself.
Damn, how are we about to die? You realize how useful quick revive is when you don't have it, because you're like, damn, it takes so long to re-heal sometimes. Quick revive makes all the difference. Come on, give me that ball. Why is it taking so long? Well, I don't know how to kill them with this, because it's like you have to like, okay, there we go. Stick it in there. Might be the first time I failed this, because I physically, it's taken like 8 years to reload this thing. Oh my god! Just pick it up! Yeah, we actually failed there. Are you fucking kidding me? That's the first time I failed that shit. Wait, what do I do with this thing? It's not letting me put it anywhere. Oh no. What? Oh no. What is it doing? Put it down. Why isn't it letting me put it down? No. It's not. Are you? Oh, why is this game so buggy? It wasn't letting me do anything. I couldn't even click my freaking. Oh, that is so frustrating. It wouldn't let me put it there. I'm not going near that thing. It's so fucking annoying. Oh my god. Does this order matter? Yeah, but it's only the one crystal at a time will appear, so you have to follow the order it shows you anyways. So you can't like go out of order on accident or something.
Anybody got mouthwash?
Dude, that is annoying. I mean, the only reason we failed there is because we ran out of ammo. But why in the hell would it make me hold on to that thing and not have any option? I'm sure there was a button I could have pressed to fix it, but I just didn't. I didn't know what button. I clicked everything.
Sacker was begging for a bullet.
Okay, I just want to get enough salvage for a self-revive, and then we'll go again. There's a free self-revive Easter egg, right? I forget how to do it, though. Does anyone know how to do it?
We say in the biz?
I might as well just do that.
More where that came from.
I can actually pull up Chronos right now and just do it. Based on what Chronos tells me. Those are decoys. Okay, I thought they were, because I remember when I did it the first time, they didn't, like... They just didn't do anything. What is this? Free... Yeah, I don't see the free... I thought I saw a free self-revive thing somewhere. Man, hold on. The boss fight is trash, but the map is gorgeous. I don't know why I like kind of weirdly like the boss fight. I don't think it's amazing or anything, but I don't think it's like bad. Like I'm kind of more on the positive end of it in terms of how I feel about it. We're only level 4. Okay, we will actually have ammo this time, so this will actually be possible.
Still never got a prize in trial 1. Just saying.
Honestly, gonna get stamina up.
Like a spa day. Less mud, more blood.
Soul Easter egg is hard as fuck. Oh yeah, the boss we're probably gonna lose in, to be honest. I mean, we'll try to go more prepared as we can be. And we'll see what happens. Honestly, the worst thing about the boss spam is that I start to get sick of them, and then like bosses that are actually well designed, I start to hate. Like, I like the parasites. They're cool. They're awesome. I was so excited to see them come back. But now that they've been used so many times... Wait, why am I not... I don't understand where these things are going. I don't know. That was weird. Okay. Give me that. What was I saying? Totally forgot what I was saying. Got so preoccupied in my own thoughts. After having completed the egg, this map sucks, dude. Yeah, a lot of people don't like it, and I'm honestly, like I said, I'm not surprised. I am shocked that I'm like more positive on it than most, but like that's not saying much, because trust me, in 3 weeks I'll probably post a video saying I'm bored of the tomb. I'll probably do it because I probably will get bored of it. I don't think this map's gonna last that long. But like right now, I think it's like fine. Like I don't. It's not great. It's not. Again, I had such low expectations, lower than they've probably ever been before for me. You can't pick them up on a bug round, right? Yeah. Are we gonna do the armor side Easter egg? I really don't want to be honest. Like, no, I want to, but I just know it's gonna be a pain in the ass. It's so useful, but it's like, I just don't like the bullet spongeness of it, because like, I like a challenge, but why are you making it a bullet sponge? That's the worst type of challenge that could exist. Make it like so you get one tap, that's fine. Don't make it so that the dude has 1,000 health. Like, Jesus, man.
Max ammo.
Okay. I think this one is this way. What's up, Fernando? How you doing? Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the guides. I don't know if I'm gonna do an Easter egg guide or not. I haven't really decided that though, because I feel like Easter egg guides, everyone's already posted one by now. So like, I don't know. It's just, what's the point if everyone's already posted one? But maybe I will. Who knows? I posted the other ones because I was like one of the first people to post those ones, so it was like, it made sense. But I don't know. I might do. I haven't done Easter egg guide before, so I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to decide tonight, I guess. Boss fight is cool, but the HVT spam sucks. Yeah. I think my issue is literally just like the amount of health they have. Like, that's it. It's just the health. If they didn't have like a quadrillion health, it really wouldn't be an issue. Like the panzers. Remember that one step on Origins where they rain fire with all the panzers that come at you? Like, that's a pretty cool step. Spawns in like 8 panzers at once, but the panzers you can take out pretty easily with the staff. You know? But those HVTs in the boss fight, dude, they take like 1,000 hits with the ice staff. Like, you ain't killing them with the ice staff easily. If you look at a surprise Season 2 Reloaded map, yeah, no. I think the next map is going to be Season 3 Reloaded. That's my personal prediction.
Fuck him for sounding like he's having more fun than us.
What am I doing? This way. Definitely not Season 3 launch because we're getting Verdansk Season 3 launch. No way they're going to release a new Zombies map the same day they release Verdansk. That's just not going to happen. Please drop a perk. Oh, they gave me an ASG? Oh, I'm not taking that. So Easter egg sucks. High round sucks. Whoa. I couldn't read their whole comment. What's the point of this map? I don't know. I don't, like I said, I don't think it sucks, but I know a lot of people do think it sucks. I heard a couple of positive things about the high rounding from some other people, but I could be wrong. I haven't tried it myself, so I wouldn't know. Why'd that guy take like extra long to die? If we're being realistic, the next map ain't coming until Season 4. Well, it depends. If they're going to do 6 DLC maps, it'll come Season 3 Reloaded. If they're going to do only 4 DLC maps, then yeah, it won't be till Season 4. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. It's either going to be 4, 5, or 6 DLC maps. And not any more than that, any less than that. It's definitely going to be one of those 3. I think 6 DLC maps is likely, to be honest, just because... like, why would they release this map this early? You know, that to me, that doesn't make any sense. Like, if they were going to have that many, I feel like they would have just released this with Season 2 Reloaded. No way they would release this with Season 2 launch. That's insane. There's going to be such a big gap between 2 and 3 if that's the case. So I feel like there definitely is going to be 6 DLC maps. Oh, shit.
Any of you hotshots want to beat my high score?
Oh, yes, double points.
Double point.
Give me that. Yes. Yes. Get all the headshots.
Max armor.
Okay. Do we have ammo on this thing? We do. Let's go do the last one. Same issue with MWZ bosses, just constant enemy spam. Yeah, and similar thing. It was like your weapons like damage was dependent on it, and I feel like it takes so long to fully pack a bunch of weapons. So that's another thing. I feel like most of the Easter egg is just centered around just getting a weapon that's like spending time getting points to make sure you fully pap your weapon and get to the highest rarity and stuff.
Bring on the hungry blogans. I'm not tired.
Pretty big part of the Easter egg, I guess. Because going to the boss fight without a tier 2 pack-a-punch weapon is, or a tier 3 pack-a-punch weapon is stupid. Like, you need it, basically. This dude is soaked in blood. He actually looks really cool. we go.
All hands on deck when it comes to teamwork. But man,
Okay, let's go this way. Grab this. Nice. What was I reading?
full trial.
Goes to Hope said there's more than 2 left. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess he doesn't know that for sure, but he said he heard that, which yeah, could be the case. Guess we'll see what happens. For the self-revive, shoot 3 pots in spawn. Gold dust will come out. 3 in quick room, 1 in catacombs, and 1 in the ossuary, 1 in the tomb. Okay, we'll see. Oh, you're right. I do need to self-revive. Thanks for reminding me. Shit, I almost forgot about that. This part's nice. I like this part. But I will listen to what you just said. Let's go shoot those things. You said there's how many in spawn? You said there's 4 in spawn or 3 in spawn? You said 3. 3 pots in the spawn room. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to look for them because I honestly don't know where they are, but oh, I think I see another one. 2. That is not one. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be over here somewhere. I don't know. I saw those first 2 very easily. This 3rd one's being a little trickier. It is crazy this is going to be a Warzone location in a few next year. The Avalon map I'm very excited for. Like, that is a Warzone map I will be playing quite a bit. You said 3 in the quick revive room, 1 in the catacombs right outside the ledge, 1 in the ossuary, 1 in the tomb. What room is the tomb? I don't even know what room that is. Above the dark ether crystal. Over here? Oh shit, you're right. Yeah. Thank you. This will be good. It'll save me a lot of salvage. I don't have to, you know. Oh, there's that. I did see that one. First time I played, I shot that on accident. Is there one in here? I have no idea. We'll come back in here. I heard 3 in the quick revive room, right? 1. Oh, fuck off. I knew what that was going to be. Why else would it be there?
Busting heads for fun and profit.
All right, there's something about Call of Duty that just got tweeted out. I kind of want to read it. It says Microsoft CEO says Call of Duty Black Ops 6 had more players in its launch quarter than any other Call of Duty title in the franchise. Well, I'm not surprised with Xbox with the Game Pass. That's the most accessible COD to date because of that, you know. So I'm not really surprised by that. Oh shit, I just shot that statue. Wait, what? Oh, someone told me about this, but I totally forgot how to do it. You just shoot the statue and turn it? I don't really get how it works, but it seems cool. I wish those things gave you more loot than just salvage. The salvage is kind of boring. I mean, salvage is useful, but it's like, give me some unique things, you know? I'm not seeing the 3rd one in here. Glass is near the portal in the cracks. Oh, and the... Oh, I see it. Jesus, that's so hidden. Damn. You can only have 4 amalgams at once. You couldn't have 4 amalgams at once in the boss fight. That sounds absolutely insane. They definitely need to chill with that for sure. So, where's the last ones? It was the ossuary? What? I don't know which room that. I know you said catacombs, right? So it would probably be somewhere in here. What are those noises? Who the hell's calling to me? I guess it's just it's probably just the portal doing that. Oh, you said on the ledge, right? It could be over here, maybe. Thought I saw something. Yeah, I don't know. Where's the last two? It's near a box spawn. Is the one in this room?
Keep this handy when the aircon's on the fritz.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Can someone explain to me what that was? What did I do to activate that? What did I do? Oh my god. I don't know what I did, but holy shit. Were you guys like leading me to that or something? What? Oh my god. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. Jeez, bro. Holy shit. Oh my god. Was that the last one? You activate the jump scare by shooting the statue. Oh. That's why. Okay, I just randomly shot it and then, jeez, man. Holy shit. Damn. I think the most jump scared I ever been was, remember Warzone used to do those jump scares a couple years ago? When you open like a thing and it like jump scares you. Those were crazy. Okay, there's already one in this room, so I'm assuming the next one's in here. Yep. Oh, there we go. Oh no, that's just fucking intel. Get the hell out of here. There's one more, right? Got so excited for nothing. I was jump scared. that was rough. I had no like idea that was. That's a cool jump scare though. I like that. I like how hidden that is. That's not like well, it's not hidden in a way where like no one's gonna find it. I mean, like it's you wouldn't think that's a jump scare Easter egg to shoot that, you know. It's above a doorway. Last one should be where you were between the green portal and where you shot the last pot. I'm just gonna look at all the doorways over here. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Yes, look at that. Self-revive and light mend. Ooh, light mend is really good. So actually, that's a good one to get. I don't know if I want to keep it though, because I actually was gonna do a free perk Easter egg, which I need cryo freeze for. Not cryo freeze. I mean, wait, what is that? Oh, is that full armor? Oh, cool. Okay. I appreciate all y'all helping out with that. Saving me 1,500 salvage. Have you shot the skulls with the X on them with brain rot yet? No, what does that give you? I kind of really want to do the I really want to do the golden armor thing. I just know I'm gonna fail it, and it's gonna piss me off if I do fail it, because I'm it's so easy to die doing it. But like the mutant injection method, like it worked the first time I did it. It just doesn't work. It didn't work the second time I did it. So I don't know if it's gonna work, you know. But man, I want it so bad. Chopper gunners do not do a good job at it, though. I will say that much.
I know, I sure as fuck did.
I'm gonna use this Hellstorm just to get rid of it. That killed like nothing. Ooh, give me that.
Double points.
You just get a free self, so you won't cost you anything. That's true, but I wanted the thing for free. You know what I mean? I was happy to get it for free. All right, yeah, I might go for golden armor, to be honest. It's gonna cost me salvage, but fuck it. You can hold X to activate your blood sacrifice right after getting into your mutant. Just stand against statue and activate it. Yeah, well, you could also, if you activate it like right when you click it, it works too. So I think either way that would work. But at least from last time I tried it, it's not that the mutant jacket didn't work. I mean, like, it wasn't enough to kill them. That's what happened. It was enough to kill the doppelgasts, but not the mimics. At least the last time I tried. The first time I tried, it worked. But the second time I tried, I only did like half of the health, half the damage. Is there something in this game that makes mutant injections stronger, like a perk or something? Because I don't know, it was so weird how different it was. Like when I had Perkaholic, I think it was when I had Perkaholic, I killed him so quick. Should you buy a quick revive? Yeah, probably for the Dying Wish. That'll probably be the next perk I get.
Max ammo.
Shoot the cauldrons with napalms. Yeah, honestly, I really want healing med though. That's the thing. It's like I really want to keep this ammo mod. I don't want to use the salvage to get that right now, but I probably will later, for like later in the game. Like before we do the boss fight, I'll probably do it just for a free perk. Melee Macchiato maybe. Oh, does Melee Macchiato? No, I don't. I feel like it wouldn't because it doesn't. You might actually maybe. I have no idea, but you might be onto something. I don't know. Does anybody know that? Can anyone confirm that? Does Melee Macchiato give you more damage with the melee in the mutant injection? Because there's no point in using the mutant injection if it's not going to get you all the way through it, you know? I also want to wait to do the free perk stuff until like later on because the perks are going to cost more later. Oh, there are so many zombies.
Sick. Look who's keeping up with you geezers. Whoops, where'd your head go?
Lightment is just so good.
Kaboom.
All right. Yeah, I want to fully pap this, or furry upgrade this. I mean, did I just say furry upgrade? What am I saying? Fully upgrade. For doing the boss fight solo, the way I did it was after the Doppelgast HVT was spawned in, I just use the Ice Staff full charge and run in circles while dealing damage to the HVT when you can. Yeah, that makes sense. I did hear that using the, what is it, that hand cannon's really good for it too. I'm surprised they don't do the Mr. Peaks Easter eggs anymore, unless someone just hasn't found it. But like, they have the Mr. Peaks Easter egg on Terminus and Liberty Falls that were really great. The Mr. Peaks one on Citadel is kind of whatever. It's not really that special. Oh, immune injection. A free immune injection. Hell the fuck yeah. Honestly. Oh my god. Chill out. I kind of want to just... I want to test out that theory about melee macchiato. I really do. But melee macchiato is such a waste of a perk if it doesn't help with that. And Ken has limited ammo though. It does, yeah. I think, right? I don't think it would have unlimited ammo. But you probably just use the shots properly, and I think apparently it does like a lot of damage to the HVTs. You know what I do want to do? I want to get some of the free salvage from these little pods. Give me your salvage.
Make this look easy, but it's not. It's not at all. I hate it. Just want a beer.
Oh, do not want to grab that. Nukes are like the worst things ever, man. Like, there's very rare instances where I want a nuke. Very, very rare instances. Oh wait, wouldn't Casimir's be really good in this? With the what do you call it? Against the gold armor HVTs? I'm guessing it would be. I don't know. There should be an option to turn nukes off as drops. Once HVTs and the zombies of the Sentinel, you only have to worry about killing the blue Sentinels. You can only deal damage to those ones. Yeah. We'll see what happens. I'm the first half of the Easter egg or the boss fight's pretty easy, but yeah, once you get to that last half, it's rough. It is rough. I really want. Fuck it. We're doing it. I need to test out this melee macchiato theory I have. I need to do it. Mimics fuck with Casimirs. Like, in what way? They enjoy it, or they get messed up by it? Mimics disable your equipment? I did not know that. Okay, give me melee macchiato. I'm just not melee. Oh, yeah, melee macchiato. I'm just so curious to see if this actually has an effect. And if it does, that is kind of glorious. But people would have known that by now. There's no way it does. People would have known that by now. Oh, Gay's cooling down. Fuck off. People would have been talking about that by now if that was the case, right? You know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna grab PhD. No, I'm not. We might go down. We might go down doing this, so I'm not grabbing shit. I'm not grabbing shit. If we go down, it's gonna be a waste anyways. Okay. Let us... Fuck it. We're gonna try it in the big boy. Okay. Please work. Please, for the love of God, work. I can't tell. I can't tell if I'm doing more damage than usual or not. I feel like I am. Is there no way? Wait, maybe I am doing more damage. I don't know. I can't. I literally can't tell. Come on, group up a little bit more. You guys are too spread out right now. I have no idea if I'm doing damage to all of you right now. I hope I am, though. Wait, this might... Oh my god! Wait, why don't I have melee... Wait, I'm confused. Melee Macchiato's not showing up on my thing. I'm doing so much more damage than I was last time, though. Why? That's so weird. I think Melee Macchiato does have an effect. But why don't I... Oh, no, I do have it. What the fuck? What is happening, man? Maybe it does then. Okay, I didn't know that. No one... People were saying Melee Macchiato was the worst perk ever. If it makes that more powerful, wouldn't it be pretty good then? Well, I guess it's only useful for, like, those HVTs then. Okay. Good to know. I need to add that to my guide. You know, you know what? I'm doing that right now. I'm going to add it to my guide. I posted a guide on this. I'm gonna put a little pinned comment on it. I'm gonna say, don't forget to use Melee Macchiato on... I'm pretty positive. There's no way it doesn't, right? Oh, damn. New videos got 4K views. You guys are killing it with the support in these videos lately. This is like the best, easily the best launch for me as a content creator by far. Like there's no... the best launch for me. So I really appreciate all that. I've been very happy about that. Let me add it to the golden armor guide. I just want to make sure people are showing you how to get, like, you know, they know what's up. I recommend using Melee Macchiato with mutant injection. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm convinced it gives you more damaged against the HVTs. I'm like pretty convinced, but I don't know. Okay. You know, I told someone before I was talking to them, so I gotta reply to them as well. Make sure. Who was I talking to? I think I just told them. Okay, let me edit this. Yeah, I think it's just using Melee Macchiato, right? I hope it's not like a specific augment, right? Is it just the pull perk? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's the case, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Oi! The Bob Ross of zombies? That's like the best compliment one can get. I appreciate that. All right, that is great. That means we're gonna successfully get golden armor. That is amazing. I am extremely happy about that. We might actually be able to do this boss fight then, because golden armor is insanely overpowered. I'm so glad I figured that out. Actually, I don't think I figured it out. Someone told me in the chat. I forget who told me. Someone told me, I think someone told me to use it. Or someone suggested it. That might be the case. Wait, what was I doing? Oh, I was... No. We need a mutant injection. Ow, get away! Sometimes a charge shot, like, I just don't hold it enough, so it doesn't work. All right, there we go. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Let's go back to do the other one. I am so happy I figured that out. But I'm pretty sure, unless it's just like a very weird coincidence that this time it just did more damage than it did last time. Because I kid you not, I did it before,
See?
and it
Can't be
like
hungry if you don't have a head.
it was not doing any damage. And the common denominator is melee macchiato. It worked when I used melee macchiato, and it didn't work when I didn't use melee macchiato. So I'm just gonna run with that assumption. I do wish we didn't have to like cheese this though. I do wish it was just better designed. There's no reason that they should have this much health. You're at 1 HP. There's no reason they should be tanky. It's already hard enough because you have 1 HP, right? So there's no need to make them tanky, I feel like. Hell yeah. Can you emote as you're playing this, dude? I don't think you can. I was gonna emote as the fucking... Oh my god. I love this. Oh, I love it.
Talk about cathartic.
Ooh, it's so beautiful seeing those armor plates there. By far, even though it's not the best design in terms of the quest itself, it's my favorite reward they've given us in any side Easter egg in this game, for sure. I respect the hell out of it. Grabbing PhD just for the slide. Literally only reason I want it. Okay, for the boss, I probably should get the hand cannon then, right? But I would like to get more perks.
Max ammo.
Okay, what other perks could we get? Speed Cola, Elemental Pop, Deadshot. And then we'll get one more perk because we'll go do a free perk quest. And yeah. Let's go do that free perk quest. Zombies in 2025, ladies and gentlemen, meleeing in a mangler suit. It's insane how overpowered that thing is compared to everything else. And the funny thing is, I don't think anybody would have a problem with it being so OP if it was like a quest-related item that you like unlock on the map specifically. But because it's not quest-related and it's just a, you know, thing that's just in the crafting bench on every map, it kind of ruins it. Like, if it was a thing specific to Terminus, it would actually be really cool, like in my opinion. But now it just ends up being like the cheesy method on every map. Obviously, people aren't gonna like that. What are we gonna get? Death Perception? What's the one perk we don't have? We don't have Voltrade. Actually, oh, Voltrade would have been great. Oh, I should have gotten Voltrade. I forgot how useful Voltrade was. We'll wait till we get Voltrade. Fuck it. I can wait.
Any of you hotshots want to beat my high score?
The golden armor is so good. I really wish score streaks weren't in this mode. I think I like the concept of having like those type of things available to the player, but I don't like how you unlock them. Like, I have no issue with there being a sentry turret, chopper gunner, new injection, like all that's fine. I just wish it was more unique to the maps and you were able to get it. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I thought I did something special for that. I've gotten fooled by that dude so many times, it's not even funny.
Can't tell you how
But
much
no,
I
yeah,
love
so
that.
I like score streaks. I just don't like how you earn them. Like, I wish it wasn't just like a salvage, you know, passive system. You just get salvage and that's it. I wish it was something that you actually like have to do a quest for, you know? Stuff like the sentry gun is whatever. I don't really care that being behind score streaks, but the mutant injection, I think definitely should be a quest related item. All right, Voltrade, and let's get a little bit of points just so we have enough for like more ammo and stuff.
Fantastic smell.
Which actually, no, there's a lot of max ammos in this boss fight. We don't really need to wait for that. Yeah, I guess we're good to go. Probably not going to use any Gobblegums unless I'm like in desperate need of them. Maybe we'll use one.
Collapse Bridge isn't even in my top 10 worst ways to die. That's refreshing.
Any other study strikes you're going to do? I don't really know. I guess we can, hold on, before we start the boss. I'm going to look at the other ones. I don't think any of them are that useful or like necessary to do. There's not a lot that have been discovered so far. I don't think there's a lot in general on this map, actually. There's the free ray gun one, in which the ray gun's useless in this boss fight, so we're not going to do that. And then there's the free power-ups, really. I don't think there's really not that many. I think there's one that I heard about with skulls, but that's about it. I'm gonna use the bathroom before we jump into this because I want to be fully, you know, prepared physically for it. So, because it's gonna be a long boss. It is gonna be a long boss. All right. Not gonna lie, you slightly look like the newest version of JC Backfire. I'll take it. He was like one of my favorite zombie YouTubers back in the day. I know he still like plays it every now and then in streams and stuff. I've watched him, but he was always one of my favorites. All right, you ready for this? Wonder how the war machine would hold up in the boss fight. That is true. I don't have no clue. Oh god, get away, get away. I'm so pissed this boss arena isn't available to the player after doing the boss fight. That doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't we be able to still play here?
Damn pots must have squirreled it away.
Okay.
Knock it off, you bloody prima donna.
Love the boss music. I don't know. Do you have to kill zombies during this, or is it it's just timed, right? I mean, I'll kill them just for the hell of it. I do love the laser thing, though. I think this is such a cool mechanic. It gets crazy later on, but I think it's so cool. Because it's like constantly going up and down, so you have to keep ducking it. Oh god, it's coming for me. I do wonder how much damage this gun's gonna do. Hopefully enough. Okay, it's doing decent damage. Okay.
Not the sort of twin fantasy I had in mind.
Max
I literally came in this boss fight this morning, and if I was using the ray gun, 0 damage. I had no idea it was gonna do 0 damage. Stick to the underground areas. Okay. I guess yeah, you could just kind of like camp. What I usually do is I used to switch between the up and the and the lower based on where the lasers are, but I guess it really doesn't matter. Gonna hold this for whenever. Actually, oh, perfect. Yeah, it's doing pretty good damage, I think. As long as you're actually hitting all your shots.
Max ammo.
I don't fully get every element of the boss, but it's whatever. You just keep going, you know? You don't really have to understand everything. I tell you, the first few phases is pretty easy, but it gets crazy. So that was the most epic boss fight in Call of Duty Zombies history. I wouldn't say that. That goes to Mephistopheles. You would not beat enough has beaten Mephistopheles. I think this boss is maybe top like 15, but it's definitely not top 10. Is it top 15? I don't know. They need to iron some stuff out about it first, I think. I don't love the fact that you can get one hit later on. I don't like that. But I do, it kind of reminds me of Alpha Omega's boss fight, where it's not like a normal usual boss fight, but it kind of works. I just like that it's unique. That's why I like this boss, I think, more than most. Yo, yeah, sure, we could have gotten another just regular ass, you know, big boss that you shoot a bunch and then it dies. I'm glad they didn't do that, though. I'm glad they went for something very different. It's still a boss, though. Like, you know, the worst case scenario would have been if they did some bullshit like Liberty Falls, which is just a glorified lockdown. Now, that would have sucked. I'm glad they didn't do no Liberty Falls bullshit. Yeah, I don't think you can physically get all 3 of them in one go, though, right? You love how the music ramps up once you get further through it. Best weapon on this boss is, once again, the ASG. Yeah, probably. I just wanted to try something different this game. Can you use chopper gunner in there? No, I tried it last game. You can't. It, like, will not let you use it. Oh, fuck this dude. Okay. Easy peasy. Like, if you got your shit together, I feel like it's a lot easier than people are making it seem, but this is where it gets really hard. Once we start getting the HVTs, it's like, Jesus, bro. Because they can one-hit you, which is the insane part, right?
Max ammo.
If they couldn't one-hit you, this really wouldn't be that bad. But I'm convinced that's a glitch, because no way they would design it so you actually could get one hit. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Come on. Nice. Oh, we're doing really good right now. Holy shit. Oh, the music goes so hard. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, this is where it gets like, it's just fucking nuts at this point. No, no, no. The frickin' Frost Blast does not seem to slow this dude down. The decoy, I don't think it really matters, right? You don't have to kill the decoy, right? It's just kind of there. Oh, did we do enough damage? I don't think we did. I don't think we did. I think we failed. 'Cause I didn't see the health go down in the thing. That's not good. Ow, get the fuck. Holy shit. You see what I mean, bro? Look at that. Oh my god. Dude, good thing I got golden armor, man. But even with golden armor, this is insane. You can't let them hit you. Once they hit you, you're fucked. Shit, don't let that hit you. You fucking piece of shit, Amalgam. Fuck you. Oh, yes, we got it. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh my goodness, that Amalgam was gonna be the end of my life there. Dude, I love sliding because you can like slide under the lasers when they, oh, I guess only when they're down here, but. Oh wait, max ammo, right?
Max ammo.
Oh, they'll definitely nerf this. I would be shocked if they don't nerf this boss fight. I really hope they don't. I just want them to fix the one-shots because sometimes the enemies can one-shot you. That is stupid. That's the only thing I want them to fix. Everything else, no, keep it, please. Fuck it. I use it on those guys. I don't know how speedrunners are gonna speedrun this. Oh my god. I don't know how speedrunners are gonna speedrun this. How do you do this fast? Like, I don't understand, bro. It's gonna be insane. Like, I mean, I felt that way about Terminus and Citadel as well, but they've found speedrunning methods on those. I physically can't think of a single like speedrun thing on this that'll make this go by quicker. But I love speedrunning. Speedrunning is such an interesting part of the zombies community. I don't really do it myself that much, but I love watching it. Oh no. Is that HVT amalgam? Yup. It's got a lot more health. Oh, I completely turned the train around for no reason. I finally killed that sucker. Are you not supposed to kill that guy? Oh shit, I think you're not supposed to kill that guy, maybe. Is that what it is? So not only is he a red herring, but he's also like one you're not supposed to... I don't know, man. I'm not really sure how that works. I really don't get it. Come on.
This ain't the last one.
Yes.
Tube's fried.
Are we towards the end of it yet? I forget. What's the next step? Oh, I think we are at the end. I'm pretty sure we're at the end, right? And if my memory serves me, this part's easier, I think. Oh yes, we're gonna do it. 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 Let's fucking go. Whew. Yeah, the last part's a lot easier. A lot easier. Pull out my hand cannon. Oh, I already used the hand cannon before. Yeah. But yeah. Player hand cannon without shooting it. Wait, without shooting it? Shoot a charge shot. Oh, see, now I don't know. Now I'm confused. Oof. Oh my goodness. I like that boss a lot. I do. Maybe it's a hot take. I don't know. I do think the one shot. I didn't get one shot there, thankfully. This cutscene's ball sack though. This you can't defend the cutscene. All right, let me record some of that footage. All right. We might play for a little bit longer though. I might just chill for like 10-15 minutes, just killing the zombies. Can we skip this? No? I don't think so. Why not? We'll just chill for a little. The cutscene is too cheap. Well, yeah, no. Well, it's not that it's not like, I don't think it's a money thing. So what's going on? A lot of people don't know this, but the voice actors are on strike because they're not given AI protections. Apparently, this is like what I've heard, right? They're not given AI protections. So what's happening is they aren't allowed to say anything in the cutscenes right now because of that. And I guess maybe they haven't even filmed it because they're not. Oh shit, they're not actively working right now. I think. Again, don't quote me on it. So they're not able to actually have like a big cutscene because of that. They have to make it this smaller scale cutscene. That's what you just saw, you know, nothing too crazy. I don't like these rewards that much. I really wish they, you know what they should do for Easter egg rewards? Like after you beat it, you should get permanent Perkaholic, not just Perkaholic, permanent. It should be permanent in that game. Like, so if you go down, you still have the perks. And the mystery box should all have pack-a-punch weapons, like tier 1 pack-a-punch weapons. It's weird because they talk in the map itself. Yeah, I'm assuming they already filmed, or they already recorded those lines before. But I guess once all the AI striking happened, they were supposed to do like voice lines for an outro cutscene, and they probably had to just cut all that. Because I don't believe that they just wouldn't do an outro cutscene like a normal one. I don't believe they would. Love your content, bro. Never stop grinding. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. It's the most unique boss. That's why I like it. It's so unique. I honestly like... I don't like it more than Terminus and Citadel's boss fight, but I still think it's close. I will say, BO6, I've given it a lot of shit. I've given the mode a lot of shit. I have a lot of issues with the point system, the map's not having enough unique features. Like, there's a lot I've critiqued about BO6. I can't critique the boss fights that much. They've been pretty good, except for the Liberty Falls, which wasn't really a boss fight. But Terminus, Citadel, and now the Tomb, I love all the boss fights. I really do. I think they're fun. They're not like annoying, but they're difficult in a way that's like, I think my only issue, my only like criticism with the boss fights would probably be, I do think a lot of difficulty has to do with the amount of damage it takes to kill the boss. So a lot of it has to do with, is your gun fully packed or not, right? And I kind of wish they did something a little different and maybe made it so it wasn't based on how much damage you're doing. Because they've done bosses like that in the past. I mean, look at like Dreisendrock. That has nothing to do with how much damage you're doing. Like, you're going to have the bow no matter what, so the amount of damage you do is going to be the same every time. But I don't know. I really like their boss fights so far. It's a huge improvement over Cold War. Cold War's boss fights sucked. Like, I'm sorry. I think most of them sucked. Firebase Z was a boring boss fight. It was too easy. Then you have... Outbreak's boss fights. I mean, look, Legion I think was decent. I think it's overrated though. I think it's quite overrated. It's challenging, but they also nerfed it, so it's not as hard nowadays. And then you have Mauer, which I think is a good boss, but it's not like amazing or anything. And then Forsaken's boss is kind of whatever. So just overall, just a lot of disappointing boss fights in Cold War. Vanguard, I don't know. I think the Archon had a good boss, but not really Shinonuma. And then you go to MWZ, there was like 1 or 2 good bosses in the game. But BO6 has been very, very consistent with their boss fights. Regardless, the excuses, that's still extremely lazy. Lazy is not the right word. I feel like lazy, people use that word too much when they're talking about like video games and development. 9 times out of 10 it has nothing to do with laziness. Like, these developers, they're working their asses off. They're not like, I've never heard any sort of behind the scenes information about like developers just kind of being lazy. I mean, it's their full-time job. They're required to work really hard or else they will be fired. Like, these developers can't just be sitting around doing nothing. They will get fired, you know? So lazy is never the right word. The right word is lacking in resources, you know? Like, if someone gave you a sandwich, or they gave you a, let's say they made you a meal, like a full course meal, right? But it ended up being kind of, like it wasn't that great. You know, it was lacking, didn't have many sides, and there wasn't a lot to it. It was just very plain, like a plain chicken sandwich. It was very, very plain. Let's say the reason for that sandwich being very plain is because the person who was making it had a very limited time and limited amount of ingredients to use in order to make the food. Are you going to call that person lazy? No, you're going to say, bro, you didn't have enough resources to make this. You didn't have enough time to make this. Of course it's not going to be that great. That's kind of the way I see it. I'm not going to sit here and call them lazy when we know that's not the case. Look at the Black Ops 4 development crunch. There's horror stories about the Black Ops 4 development crunch. Those developers were going through all sorts of shit, right? That happens, and it's not really their fault, you know? It's just bad management, really. Treyarch should not be making 5 zombies modes in the span of 6 years. That just shouldn't be happening. It just shouldn't. That is not their fault. That is bad management. Like, you know? Easter egg rewards should not be a skin. Maybe giving us the map's camos so we can take them into multiplayer. Yeah, that'd be cool. For the non-directed mode. They definitely need to do better with rewards. Rewards have not been great. Like, better skins, but also more than that. Like, you know, camos and maybe even in-game stuff. Like, why can't I use the arena over there? I don't understand. Like, I just did the boss fight. Why not let me go over there right now? That's such a no-brainer. Such massive production values in the story campaign, but they treat zombie storytelling like this. You're not wrong. Lately, they've been treating zombies like that. Zombies used to get like way more, in my opinion, way more in scale and scope. I mean, look at Garad Krovi. There's fucking flying dragons. But the boss fights in this game are pretty high quality, I would say. I'm not gonna, you know, those are where most of the budget went towards. 100%. That Terminus boss fight against the Kraken. That shit's insane. The Zombies has a solid budget this year around. A lot of the gameplay stuff I'm not like crazy about, and I think there could be a lot more depth to the maps. If they had a boss battle mode, I would come back to play that. Would like never play the maps themselves. Boss battle modes would be cool. I agree. You can still plate up even with golden armor. Yeah, you can. It's just, you don't have to, though, because you could just let it recharge. But you could. Cold War is kind of underwhelming as a whole. The story campaign as well. I mean, I thought the campaign was decent. I just didn't like the ending of it. I thought the Cold War's campaign was pretty good up until the ending. Multiplayer, I think, is really solid. Oh, that's... This motherfucker is trying to trick me again.
Don't suppose Uncle Sam gives out medals for marksmanship. I didn't settle for a big win.
Ow. What level am I? Level 9. I kind of want to keep playing until I get to at least like level 10, maybe. Cold War's campaign was great. My biggest complaint was that it was a bit short. Yeah, it was definitely a bit short. I just didn't like the ending. I felt the ending felt so rushed, which kind of ties into it being a bit short. Devs could be lacking passion, though, and are just doing enough not to get fired. So I don't... Again, that's another interesting conversation. I don't think it's passion that's the thing. I think it's more so they're not really given as much resources, time, or creative freedom to show their passion, right? That, to me, is, I think, a better way to put it. Which I'm fairly confident... Just speculation, I have no behind the scenes information on this. I'm fairly confident that's the reason we keep seeing developers leaving Call of Duty. I mean, sure, that happens with everything in life. There's not going to be any, you know, people don't want to stick with the same studio for life. Sometimes they like to, you know, do new things, whatever. But I do have a feeling that a lot of the different, whether it's for the Zombies developers or multiplayer, whatever, I do think a lot of them have kind of left because they just feel like Activision isn't giving them enough creative freedom to express their passions as much as they want. And the reason I feel that way is because, I mean, we actively hear about a lot of things that are taken away from the developers for, like, usually reasons, but it's usually, like, not great reasons. Like, as an example, Sledgehammer, I heard, this is just a leak, they wanted to do a pick 10 sort of system in Modern Warfare 3, but for some reason they weren't allowed to. Like, that wasn't a thing. So that's something they were passionate about. They wanted to do a pick 10 gunsmith hybrid, but for some reason they weren't allowed to because, I don't know, I'm not sure the higher ups, I don't know if it was Activision, I have no clue exactly who, but somewhere else they were being told they're not allowed to do that. Even though they think it's better for the gameplay, there's another reason apparently that they're not allowed to, right? Stuff like that is what kind of annoys me, and you know, I'm assuming it's what makes it feel like the games have less passion, even if that doesn't mean the developers are less passionate. It just means maybe they're not being given enough creative freedom to express that passion, you know? I'm really trying to do this challenge. If they get kills while standing still. How do we not die? Why did it take us so long to get like any damage done to us? I guess because of the golden armor, but still. Dude, why aren't any of the zombies dying? They're just freezing. I'm kind of getting pissed off by these zombies. Will immune injection work? No, it's not gonna work, right? Kills while stand. Oh, it is. Oh shit. Okay. The Summer Games is fine. Greg was in that MP directive role for over 15 years and probably just wants to explore other opportunities. Oh, that's definitely true. I wasn't really referring to him necessarily, but yeah, he probably just... when you're working for a studio for that long, you don't want to keep doing similar games because Call of Duty doesn't really go like that far away from the usual formula, which is understandable. I don't really want them to go that far from the usual formula. But yeah, I'm sure he wants to just try something else. I'm not too shocked about that. I think the best example I can probably give is actually Lee Ross, because he has talked about this publicly, and I don't know if he's, I'm sure he's not like mad about it to this day. I'm sure he's, you know, it's whatever now, but he wanted to do a sequel to Infinite Warfare Zombies of some sort. He had a bunch of ideas for it and everything, but he just wasn't allowed to. They didn't give him the green light for it. But I would have loved to have seen that, man. Oh my goodness. Every time I think about that, I get kind of like, I'm just like, damn, man, that would have been so cool. That would have been so damn cool.
Thought I'd split, did ya?
Like, that's the thing. Like, you know, you might say, oh, not having zombies in Modern Warfare 2018, that was laziness. But, like, no, it wasn't laziness, right? Someone might think that, but no, it's not that they were lazy. It's literally that was, they were not allowed to. They were not allowed to make zombies in that game. Which, still to this day, I'm like, come on.
Not a bad makeover.
Come
I
on.
think you look great.
Let the boys play. Come on.
Hand cannon's hot.
Double points.
Where's that amalgam? Did I kill the amalgam? I might have. Yeah, but go to the original point. I don't, saying they're not passionate or lazy, I just don't think is true. I think they're very passionate about their jobs. And I'm not saying that they're not like, because I was mentioning that there could be a feeling of that based on maybe them not being able to do exactly what they want. I'm not saying that's happening. I'm sure a lot of the developers are very happy with what they're making right now. They're not sitting here going, oh, this sucks. No, they're not saying that. This is cool stuff. You can tell there is a love put into it. It's just maybe not on the same extent for a lot of us as something like BO3 and BO4, which is fine. You know, it's not the end of the world. I will continue to criticize the things I don't like about it, but I wouldn't use the words like lazy or not passionate, you know? I hope they don't do the same thing they did with BO4 in this game, because next year there's a whole nother Black Ops. What do you mean the same thing with BO4? Like, the budget getting slashed? I don't think it would. I mean, because if they're making next year's game, it's probably gonna... I don't really know. I'm not really sure. They had 4 years of development, so I'm assuming that development went towards this game and the next game. So it's gonna kind of feel like... I think it's gonna feel like, you know... We're probably gonna get similar maps to like Citadel in this for the rest of the season, is my guess. I don't really think they're gonna go that far away from that formula, you know? Shit, I can attest to that. I'm a very lazy person. You know how many times I'm sitting here, like I have to make a video or something, and I'm just like scrolling TikTok or something. I'm like, oh god. And I look at my clock or whatever, and it's like 30 minutes go by without even me realizing. It feels like a minute went by. Insanity. Get the hell out of here. Oh, we're around 36. I didn't even realize that. I didn't mean BO6 development is lazy. It's a 2,000 developer effort. It's massive. I should have said it's lacking. I know the AAA industry better than anyone. Well, yeah. I mean, the lacking part, yeah, I can see that. I've never used this trap. This is really the first time I'm using this trap. Oh, it's really good. Holy shit. I like that you can slide under it. I don't know. I always hear the development, like the lazy thing. That was the one thing I was like, I always hear it. It's not like, you know, I'm not specifically saying anyone in the chat was saying it, but like in general, I always hear like that used, and I'm just always like, I just don't think that's the case. Even for like the Call of Duty that I hate the most, like if I really hate a Call of Duty game, I'm never going to go with the assumption that, okay, maybe they're just kind of lazy and that's why it sucks. You know, no. It's just, that's not the case. It's just not. A lot of it is like, it's just time and resources. Like they just don't have everything to do everything, you know? Best Cold War ending wasn't the canon one. That was a crazy thing. That was really crazy. I personally don't, what's the word? Like either ending that much, but at least like a non-canon one is a little bit more entertaining, I guess. Other publishers can't afford to pump out games of these scale year after year with like 16 studios all doing it together. I just wish COD would get back to doing each individual game on their own terms, you know, only one studio or maybe like a couple studios supporting it, whatever. But like, I want them to all be like mainly focused on their own game, because I think that'll give more of the identity back to specific games and also avoid the situation of like what we have now with Treyarch working on the past 5 Call of Duty Zombies modes in the past 6 years, right? What's up, Valentino? How you doing? I'll take BO6 as a top 3 zombies. I didn't like BO4 IW. I think for me, currently, I would probably say it's number 5 for me of all time. I'm assuming your top 2, you said top 3. I'm assuming your top 2 is BO3, BO2. Am I right about that? But BO3, BO4, Infinite Warfare, BO2 are definitely my top 4. Like those top 4 are like unstoppable. Like I just for me, I don't think you can beat those. Like I hope a zombies mode is able to beat it, but it's just, that's just not easy to beat though, you know. But I think BO6 can sit comfortably in the number 5 spot maybe. Either that or World War II. I've been really liking World War II lately. I've been going back to it every now and then. It's fun, man. It's such a hard game. But like, and honestly frustrating sometimes because of how hard it is. But it's fun. I really actually like it quite a bit. I put BO4, BO3, BO2, and IW over it. I think I'd put BO6 in 5th place. Yeah, exactly the case for me, yep. Except the order a little bit different. But those games are, yeah. That run from BO2 to BO4 was just unstoppable, man. Unstoppable. You had Exo Zombies in there. That's the only like period I didn't like. That was the only one where I was like, I don't really care for that. But everything else was phenomenal. BO3 top 1, BO1, interesting. BO2 was carried by Origins and Mob. That's kind of fair. I mean, I like Buried as well. My thing is, Origins and Mob are just so good that even though those are like the only 2 maps that are like incredible in that game, it just makes the game like above most other games just by those 2 maps alone. And also, I love the BO2 mechanics. I'm a big fan of the BO2 mechanics. I love the perma perks. I love the way it feels. One of my favorite CODs in terms of just the feel, like, you know, like the killing zombies and just like the movement and stuff. BO3 is probably the best with that, but I think BO2 is a close second. Love the perk system and how the perks work. Everything, BO2 mechanics are fantastic. I really wish Transit and Die Rise were actually like good, solid maps, because those mechanics would have worked really well and would have been cool, but unfortunately that just wasn't the case. All right, I'm absolutely starving and I smell dinner, so I think I'm gonna get going in a few minutes. and then I'm gonna probably work on some videos after that. For me, BO3, BO4, IW, BO6, BO2, Cold War, World War 1, BO1, EXO. Fair? I think I used to put Cold War above World War 2, but the past year or two, I've been World War 2 pilled. I'm like starting to really like that game quite a bit. I love Buried in Town as a survival map too. Town's fun, yeah. New Town as well, I think is fun. Like I think most of the game is solid. But the only maps that are like stand out are obviously Mob of the Dead, Origins. I would include Buried in there. I think Buried's one of the best maps, personally. Have a good one, man. Later. Thank you, Nemesis. I appreciate that. I appreciate you checking out the stream. BO2 has Aura. BO2 is one of the best, in terms of aesthetics, it's definitely up there. Not the best. Obviously, BO3, BO4 are better, but the aesthetics are amazing. Like Mob of the Dead, the atmosphere is, ooh. BO2 might be the most innovative Call of Duty as well. It's up there. $700, $800 million total budget per game is a lot more than a motion picture blockbuster. You're talking about the yeah, because that was Cold War, right? Cold War costed that much.
Max armor.
But you gotta keep in mind, Cold War, a lot of people don't realize this. The only reason Cold War costed that much was because of the pandemic, and because it was including the previous development cost of Sledgehammer and Raven working on the game, which ended up, most of that was scrapped. I would assume most of it was scrapped. And so like, even if it wasn't scrapped, you still have all the developers that were working for those years, so inevitably it kind of makes sense why it would cost that much. I'm still shocked they even went ahead with the game at that point if it was going to cost that much. You think they would have just used it as a tax write-off or something at that point? No, they made the money back. I mean, COD makes so much money, but it was crazy that game costed that much. But the pandemic was the main thing that caused them. Everyone was working from home and stuff, so they had to like pay for, like everyone had their own like at-home like studio almost. Like they had to get their own PC to work on at home. They didn't do that before. At least most of the developers didn't. So that was a big change for them. Video idea could be ranking your community zombies games or maps tier lists. Community zombies games? You mean like ranking it by how good the community was during that time? Or how much the community likes it? You know, we're around 40. Honestly, I might just save and quit because I don't want to end the game. I might come back to this later. Yeah, Ice Staff is really good. It's just crazy how bad it is unupgraded, but when you upgrade it, it's pretty damn good. Nice. I'm gonna record some of that gameplay. Some high rounds. Good to have high round gameplay saved. Okay. That was fun. I had a good time doing that. I want my Call of Duty Future Warfare. That'd be hilarious if Sledgehammer's next game was called that. I am very curious as to what Sledgehammer's 2028 game is going to, or 2027 game is going to be, because I don't think it's going to be called Advanced Warfare 2, but I do think it's going to have a similar aesthetic to Advanced Warfare. I just think they'll call it something else. And Future Warfare would be an interesting title to do, because that was already a game that was in development at some point. Hope one day we'll get a better idea as to what happened with Cold War's development. We probably will, because we always learn things over time. As like, things always change and we just figure out new information. It always happens. You know, like you make a post and you rank it in like a Discord or Twitter. You make a post and you rank it in a Discord or Twitter. Oh, like my community. As in like people who watch my videos, right? And then like their idea, like, are you saying like they vote? Because I've seen people do that before. I think I know what you're talking about. That could be an interesting idea. What's my first name? Oh, just Dan. Just most simple name in the book. I don't usually like mention it, but you know, someone asks, I'm like, I'll tell them. What's the general consensus on the map? Mostly positive or medium? I think it's very divisive. I'm seeing some people like it. I think I'm seeing more negative though. I do think I'm seeing more negative. I think it just means ranking maps or games by having your community vote. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I could do that. That would be fun. I've seen Ascend AR has done that before. I don't know if you guys have watched Ascend AR's videos. I definitely recommend him. He's got good videos, but he's done that before for like the multiplayers and the zombies, and that would be cool because I'm curious to see. I feel like my community would probably rank BO3 the highest. I think most like people in the zombies community would, to be honest, but I feel like it would definitely be BO3. I don't know what would be the lowest though, or like what the ranking would be beyond that. Okay, I gotta get going. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate all the support on the videos recently and these streams as well. So I'll see y'all later. Peace out.